Let's talk about the Democratic Party and their unwavering dedication to their liberal agenda, even after getting handed a loss in the 2024 election. You'd think they might take a step back and reassess, but nope. Instead, they're doubling down on the same policies that cost them the election. Why? Well, for starters, if they backed down, they'd lose their entire reason for existing. The Democratic Party has built its identity around championing civil rights, social justice, and progressive policies. So they've got to keep pushing, even if it's driving voters away. Then there's their base. A big chunk of their supporters are progressives who demand things like LGBTQIA rights and humane immigration reform. So the Democrats keep fighting for these issues, not because they're winning over the country, but because they're keeping their core supporters happy. And let's not forget their long-term strategy. They're banking on changing demographics to eventually favor their progressive policies. It's like they're saying, sure, we lost, but just wait a few years. The future is ours. Meanwhile, in states like California, they're doubling down on their agenda. They're passing laws to protect gender-affirming care and other progressive causes, even as the rest of the country moves in a different direction. Oh, and here's the cherry on top. They're trying to engage conservative audiences now. Governor Gavin Newsom, for example, started a podcast where he chats with MAGA representatives. Yeah, because that's totally going to bridge the divide. At the end of the day, then it seems like no matter what Donald Trump or the American people do, the Democratic Party will keep pushing their agenda. Why? Because without it, they'd lose their identity and maybe even their relevance. What do you think? Are they sticking to their principles or are they out of touch with the majority of Americans? Let me know in the comments.